I've come on for a quick catch up of the Shabby Chic and Girly journal Mark II. So this is the one that the lady who ordered the journal has now ordered the second one, and I'm doing her a similar one to the one I did in the first place, but it's not the same. So first of all, we have these two cards, 2 pages, and they've been corner rounded. I've done the pink edging on them and I've popped them in there in that huge pocket, and it says Rays of Grace on there. Love that. So we've got the M for the lady that's ordered the journal, that's her initial. I've got a couple of little cards tucked behind the M. I've used it like a belly band. They take a bit of fiddling to get out, but you can get them out. See, 2 little cute ones, and this is from a kit I got on Etsy. So cute, I do like those, and I do use them throughout the journal. I have used them throughout the journal so far. Then we've got another little one in the corner of that page. Over here we've got the scrappy notebook, which I absolutely love and must do myself one. Over here we've got a Santoro Gorgeous card. It can be written on the back of, and it's held on with a paper clip with a dingle dangle on it. It's one of my big paper clips, that is. And then it's got a little teacup in the corner. Over here we've got this little pocket. It's different. There's a band across the bottom, and then there's 2 pockets. There's one there with some cards in or papers in, and then one up here with some papers and some tags in to write on. And again, you've got the dingle dangle on that side as well. Then we've got my Lucy Atwell characters, love that. Then we've got a stencil with some more of the trim there. Then we've got, I don't know if I've showed you this, I don't know if I have. Right, so I glued the picture on, and then I cut around the envelope opening, and inside it I put a notebook. So it's actually like a hidden journaling notebook, really, isn't it? So yeah, it does hide pretty well, and this holds the envelope flap closed. Over here we've got a colouring page, or just a pretty page. Over here we've got a little girl blowing a dandelion clock, and I've actually drawn some of the little seeds flying away from her. Over here we have got a vellum pocket, a big one, and inside it I've made a card and a tag to go in there. And then on the outside I've made a corner pocket here, and then I've made a little die cut pocket over the top of that. So in the corner pocket we've got that one, which is similar to that, a little dandelion girl, and then we've got a little bird, and this bit can be opened up and journaled on. It's a journaling spot. And then these are rub-ons that I used on there. And then this, I really liked this. When I ordered these, I expected them to be the size of an average CD, and yeah, they were only small. But then I'd had these, and when you fold them into 4, they're just the right size to fit in that pocket. And I also found that pretty little sticker to go on the front, keeping the colours neutral with just a little touch of pink. And then these are all tea dyed as well, they came like that, and then I popped that in the front of there, and I did make a few of those because I really liked them. We've got an edging on that page. Over here we have a belly band, and inside it we have a pocket, and this is one of my envelope pockets. So it's an envelope, and I've put a pocket on the front, and inside it I've put loads of goodies to write on, little writing spots in there. And then inside it's got this card which I rounded the corners on, and I did it on both, and this would originally have been the back of that. They were greeting cards, and I popped that paper on there just to look pretty, and then you can write on the back. You can write on the back of both of them, and they fit inside the card. And then on the back we have another piece of paper for another writing spot. So I thought that was, I really loved those, and I have made a few of them. Over here we've got a bit of edging on that page and a pretty little girl. Over here we've got another girl. Up here we've got one of my favourites, that girl, and she's on a really thick card, and she's tucked into a corner tuck. Over the page we have got a little folio here. It's got a little key and that on it, and then inside you can open it by untying that, and then inside it's got lots of little writing spots and lots of little things in there to use to write on. And it's got little inspirational words like just smile, be yourself, be happy. Yeah, so that's very cute, like that. Yeah, and it has the little key on there as well. So that's that one. Tucked in the other side of the corner pocket. Over here we've got two little cards that I made out of some scrapbook paper, and I popped those two on there because I thought they were cute, and I put imagine and believe on there. And this is like a hidden pocket, if you like. There's a pocket behind, and on the pocket I've put one of these big paper clips, and the paper clip is holding the paper clip is hiding the pocket. But what I could do is put the paper clip on here. I could just as easily put the paper clip on here, and it would hide the pocket and the contents. Well, it would if it was a bit wider. You get the idea, don't you? But yeah, so you can have it there, or you can have it actually on the pocket, which I did decorate. You can see I decorated it with those, which I thought were pretty. And she's lovely, and she can be moved around the journal. You can write on the back there's loads of room to write on there. I can't get the blooming thing back on now. I am a twit, aren't I? Oh. So there we go. That's sort of hiding the fact that it's a pocket. Don't ask me why I wanted to hide the fact that it was a pocket. I have no idea, really. Didn't need to do that, did I? Over here we have a paper doll and some clothes for her. She can be dressed by folding the tabs back on her trousers, and she's got a skirt and top and a little mini dress or two there. And then what I did, I put a piece of paper in the back of the A5 sleeve, and that can be taken out and written on. Let me show you. There's another piece behind it as well. Look, there's two bits in there. They both can be taken out and written on, like hidden journaling spots. And then I made this little tag as well. I had a bit of a oh, hold on a minute. I went a bit mad with my lovely rub-ons that I got from Amazon, and everything was getting rub-ons on it. I was making things with rub-ons all over the shop. Love that paper, love it. And this is a little tag, and you can open it up, and inside it it's got some writing space in there, look. And then you can use the little heart-shaped clip to close it again, and it pops into the back of there. So that's that one. And then on here we've got another envelope, so it's a bit fancy, this one. Again, the rub-ons, which I absolutely love so much. Inside here we've got two writing spots, and what I have is two envelopes joined together, and I've done it on both sides. And then inside we have some writing spots too. So we've got a little wonky house, we've got a lacy tag, and we've got some folded paper with a dingle dangle on it. So that's nice to find in there, isn't it? Something a little bit different and something a bit exciting, I thought. And then in the other one we have, let's see what we've got in there, because this is the middle of this signature. So in there we have another folded piece of paper with a dingle dangle on it, and the idea is you take the paper clip off, open it up, write on it, fold it back up again and pop it back in the pocket, and that's your big writing. It's a nice big writing spot. I like those because of that, and I think they look pretty as well. We've got another lacy tag. I like those. I've got quite a few of those. And then we have a lovely picture. I thought that was too pretty to fold up. I thought I'm just going to leave it just like that. I didn't even pink around the edges of it. I thought it's got enough pink on the front. I just really liked that, and it fits in there just perfectly, look. Yeah, and I thought they were pretty to write on. And then we can tuck it back under there, under the big paper clip, which is another shaped paper clip. It's more short and rounded look. And then over here we have this like waterfall thing with envelopes, and each envelope has a tag in it. There's one tag in each, and each tag has a folded tag. Each envelope has in it a folded tag with a girl on it, so that's one, and I did decorate each one. So we've got that one with a girl on it and it says dream. We've got this one with the two little girls and it says redeeming love. Over here we've got that girl, and I mean some of these papers are already decorated. And then I've got another one in there with a bow on the top. I don't know what they're getting caught on in there. It must be the flap, I think. Yeah. We've got this one. I love these. Really love them. They're very like retro and a bit vintagey, aren't they? Then on here I've put a specimen card and a girl, and again there's the tag in the pocket. And then this one's got the little girl with their back to you. Fussy cut the white off. I don't like the white. And the idea is you can write here and you can write on the back of the envelopes as well. Or you could put a photograph on the envelope and write about the photograph on the tag. That's the idea with that. Over here we've got a little corner tuck and it says happiness looks gorgeous on you, and then it's got two little tags, and that is actually a bookmark, but you can use it as a tag or a bookmark. Again we've got more lacy edging on there. Over here we've got this. I found these in a charity shop and I thought they were so pretty, and I thought, oh, that'll look so good in my Shabby Chic and Girly journal, and I thought, well, I'll make it into a belly band. So that's what I did. I put the girl on the front, and then inside it we've got that pretty tag, we've got the girl on there, and then we've got this one which was a postcard. I just made fancy corners on it and put some pink on, but I love it so much. So that's those three in there. Over here we have a great big tag which is tucked into this page tuck, and it says on it blessed, and it's a nice thick tag as well. And underneath it I've got that pretty picture there. I don't know why I wanted to put it there, but I did. And I put this here as well. And then on the other side we've got the lovely girls in there, corally red, and we've got this girl in red. And then underneath here we've got another one of those little CD pockets. We've got a tag and we've got a writing spot, so they're all tucked under there. And then over here we have a Santoro. I made up the Santoro. It's like a card topper, but I thought, oh, what a lovely pocket that'll make. And then inside it I had this Miracles Happen tag, which I've had for a while, but I love how hard it is, and it's got, I've left the grey back on it for the shabbiness of it. Shabby chic. And then over here we have a little girl just there. Then we've got a deer colouring page, and on the back of that we have got 3 pockets. Let me take everything out of the pockets, and it looks, oh, we're just having a rainstorm. It just looks like a picture of some cases, but what I've done, I've cut into these cases and made them into pockets, so we can put that in there, then we can put that one in the middle pocket, and we can put, look at this, I love this, oh I love it so much, and inside there's lots of writing space, love that girl, that picture of that girl, and then in the back of there we can put that, I love that, absolutely love that idea, look at that, doesn't look like anything, does it? And then when you look closely, you can put your things in the pockets. I love it, I love it. I think this is one that opens as well. Is it? Oh no, I glued it together and you can write on the back of it because it's got a writing spot there. That's what I did with that one. Love that one, love the colours in it. Now I've gone out of my comfort zone with this one. I've never made one like this before. I watch a girl on TikTok and Facebook that she often does little journaling things, and I've learnt a lot from her. She's called Purita, I can't remember her surname, but it's Purita, and she's very good, and she doesn't make any sound or anything, she just does the journaling thing, and you can like pause it and, you know, put it on slow motion. Anyway, look how wonderful this is. So there's a piece of card at the back here, and it's got the 2 butterflies on it. Down here we've got 2 butterflies on the corners, and we've got 2 little girls. And then if you move this middle bit, you have 2 journaling cards. Look, how clever is that? And on the back of there you've got 2 little girls. So you could journal on it that way or that way, it's entirely up to you. And then behind that we've got another little picture. So if you wanted to move your journal cards to somewhere else, you could do. And they fit in there like that, because that's like a pocket. Or I could have put smaller journaling cards in each one, but I really liked the idea of that. And then, and that is not all, you can move the butterfly up out of the way. This is the bit that's out of my comfort zone. And when you open this up, we have not 1 but 2 little notepads, and they are held in with staples, which is why I put these bits on the front of here. This bit was not the bit that Purita showed me, this bit here, the front. She left her front with just a picture on, but I added this front bit to it. This is the bit Purita showed me, how to make this bit here. I did cut it a bit too wide at the bottom there, I'm afraid, but yeah, you can't see it when it's closed, can you? I'm so chuffed with it though, I'm so pleased with it. And now I have to make one for my ideas book, so yeah. Then over the page we have a little girl just there, then we have the other side of my Mabel Lucy Atwell reading page. Then on here we have, this is magnetic, so I can pull that out. Then we have another envelope, on the back of it can be written on, and inside it there is a big, you can write on the back of there, it is a big Santoro Gorgeous card. Love that. Decided I'd better add some of the Santoro Gorgeous in, because I'm pretty sure that the lady I'm doing it for said she liked that. So yeah, the back of it can be written on, and then this is it's actually for holding your sleeves up. You know, if you've got your sleeves are a bit long and you want to hold them up, that's what you use that for. And I found it on Temu, and I thought, oh, I know what I'm going to use that for. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is as far as I have got so far. So I need to decorate that, I need to find something to pop under it, and then I've only got 2 more pages to go before I finish the first signature. So I am getting there, I promise. So I hope you enjoyed that flip through. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.